Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. Today we're just down at Nexus. I'm going to go for a PR squat. Just came down here to just do a bit of a practice run with Will. Haven't had him wrap me for probably about 12 months. So let's get him in there, wrap, hang out with the crew at Nexus, and hope you guys enjoy the vid.
Again, be young and old because it's all the fun more time. Cause it's a Grammy on the tip of hip hop. What is it before you hold? We got the drop on you. You grew, so don't try and copy the style those you chose to oppose because you're sloppy. Set the noise at the front door. Cause just last week you sound just like Faith No More. Something's come and go. You are bad and you won't know. Whoa. There's something you'll never know. Something's come and go. You are bad and you won't know. Whoa. There's something you'll never know. You bought a new record, kid, now you've got a new style. When I tell you right now, you're like a damn bit of pop. Cause you wanna rip the kids, but they won't be the tip because you cut the hair when it was time to leave. I'm taking chip, now you trip, think you're so down and I just can't take it. Something's like you, making you grow, make me wanna be sick, and you sliding up and down on hip hop's tip.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This time down here with Will at Nexus Gym. We just squatted. So we're just going to talk a little bit about this prep compared to last prep. So last prep, when I competed at APL for the first time, we had a bit of a fucking shit run when we came into like COVID.
Yeah. A few issues.
A few issues. I got COVID 5 weeks out from competition. Kind of still had a good competition if anything, but
I think the difference was as well that at that point your business was taking off. Not to say it isn't now, but like you're kind of in a cruise control now.
Yeah, kind of like more control, more structure in my business. So
yeah, not just wild hecticness. Because before, I remember the stress was through the roof from business, and stress is stress. So whether it's training stress, business stress, life stress, it all adds up. So I think that combined with COVID, combined with other things, just kind of messed the prep up. Whereas this one, you had a lot more consistent run the whole way in.
I think I understand external stress, internal stress, and all that type of stuff a little bit better now. So when I do, for example, like this prep, I just moved house last week, and I'm like, I know that this is going to cause stress. So if something like, for example, today's squat didn't move as well, I'm like, I moved house last week, it'll move better at comp, you know, and it doesn't affect me mentally anymore. Whereas like prior to that, I would have been like, fuck, it didn't move as quick as I wanted to, blah, 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 and it'd fucking piss me off.
Yeah, and also we can modify training a little bit better.
Yeah. And I look at it from a more external view now, and I'm just like, you know, these things happen, but it's not the end of the world too.
Yeah, for sure. The other thing was this prep, you push accessories a little bit harder from a little bit further out. I think most people are guilty of accessories kind of dropping off in the back end of a prep because you're pushing SBD so much harder that the fatigue accumulates, and then the stuff after is a little bit harder to put effort into, which I'm fine with from like 3 weeks out, but we're all guilty of probably starting that downward trend a little bit further. But this time you've managed to PB on things like leg press, split squats.
I pushed my split squats fucking.
All your accessories have pretty much been
Yeah.
going up until probably now, which is 3 weeks out.
Yeah, I think like with the split squats, because we had them in there for about 8 to 10, 12 weeks, like that.
It's
There
different
was a
variations.
period, of like 8 weeks where they just continued to go up and up and up, and then I hit that that peak where like fatigue really kicked in, and then we had to pull everything back.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
You see that positive effect into your deadlift
yeah,
and into your squat that we've seen today.
yeah. I squat obviously, but deadlift I haven't really had a chance to kind of pull like close to my. I pulled 260 and it felt heavy, but like it's gonna feel heavy. It's close to my PR.
Yeah, but you missed 260 in last pro, right?
Nah,
What was the one
for
you
a
missed?
double. That was a double.
Yeah, okay.
So like I
Yeah,
pulled.
but you missed. I don't think you even got it for one.
No, I remember last pro I pulled 275 the last week and it slipped out of my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then I pulled 275 a comp.
Yeah.
So, like, I think most of all I've just matured as a lifter.
Yeah.
Being a coach, like, kind of opened up my mind and I see more both sides of the fucking line now. Like, whereas from a coach perspective, what I talk to my athletes about, kind of like in the back end, I talk to myself about it as well, because I see myself going through these different stages where like I'll be fatigued or training's really good, but then I kind of just speak to myself again. I'm like, oh, cool, you're fatigued. Of course, you've been training hard for 8 weeks. Things might not feel good. You'll come good again, and then we'll start going again. So like kind of picking up on my own traits.
Yeah. So from here, we're 3 weeks out. The plan is, in general, to taper back volume, to bring down fatigue, which should therefore, up performance for the day. Get rid of some of the low bar squats so we can get rid of some of this bicep
Pain.
tendonitis stuff that's going on. So we'll probably hit some safety bar squats next week and stay away from the barbell for a bit to let that recover. Whereas the deadlifts probably
We
hit it hard this week, but then pull
Yeah.
them back as well over the next couple of weeks.
also add in there that my bench for once is fucking going up. Bench to PR.
We'll probably keep pushing bench
Yeah.
even next week, I would say.
Yeah, 'cause
And then
we-
in the final week, probably pull it back then.
Yeah, because like we hit 160 twice this prep, whereas like that was a PR, and the first time I didn't pause it, but this time round I paused it,
Yeah.
and then so that, and then just even in my overall volume in bench from like that 125 through to like that 145 mark, just feels so easy now. Like whereas that used to be hard for me.
Yep.
But now, like even when we got up in the 150s, I was like, hit 150 for a single and then 155. I was like, it felt so much better. And I think it's come down to, I've spoken about this in previous vlogs, but like the bar path and just being able to get in a bigger arch as well. Like forcing like myself back up on the top of my traps when I set up,
Yep.
and getting in that better, tighter position.
Just
And
general
it
efficiency.
and it creates that more spring off my chest when I sink it a little bit.
Now you just got to do it with heavy weights.
Yeah, so not everyone can bench 200. But yeah,
Neither can I at the moment.
yeah, true. But other than that, yeah, 3 weeks out, everything seems to be going good, and this will probably be the last feed vlog until competition. So yeah,
Keen for a taper.
yeah, keen. I'm actually keen to back it off. I've been going pretty hard, and everything feels like I'm starting to feel a bit shit. Chucking moving house in the middle of it all didn't help really
As
well.
you should.
Yeah.
If you weren't feeling a little bit fatigued at 3 weeks out, probably, I'm not saying you've done it wrong, but, we expect to see fatigue at 3
Yeah,
weeks out.
sure.
If you would, if it's not present, I'll be asking questions.
Yeah, I do feel like this prep, I've been less beaten up. Like in sense, biceps have been jacked, but like my overall body
Yep.
is like feeling better. But if we could get rid of the bicep pain, that'd be fucking great.
I try. No promises.
Yeah, but I just think that like overall, I think doing like a lot more single leg movement stuff prior to coming into prep has helped my hips and all that type of stuff, knees as well. So
Back into it after prep then.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to after comp and pushing some more accessories again and get back in volume.
It's rare you hear somebody say that they're looking forward to pushing split squats, but here we are.
Shout out to once again, shout out to Dennis, because if an 80 kilo dude can push 50s, I needed to push my split squats up. That's what it was. I saw him pushing it and I was like, fuck you, Dennis, I'm going to get you out.
Right? Battle's on.
Yeah.
Call them out.
So yeah, if you go, other than that, that's it. Like next vlog will be comp day, so hope you guys enjoy. Cheers for tuning in, guys. Just subscribe to our channel, like the video, give us a comment below. If you have any content you want us to create, just drop it in the comments. Thanks for everyone listening in, and if you're interested in any of our services, just head over to our Instagram or our Facebook and send me a message, and we can book a free consult for coaching. Thanks, guys.